Right.
Good evening. Today is July 6th, 2021. This is the Town of Templeton Conservation Commission, East Templeton, Mass. We are meeting in the conservation in the room, the conference room, and for the first time. I welcome anybody that's coming in, and we are ready to start the meeting at 6 p.m. The first one will be 20 Club Road. It's an RDA request to place sand at the water's edge. Okay. Notice is hereby given in accordance with the provision of Mass General Laws, Chapter 131, Section 40, and the Wetlands Protection Act, that a public hearing will be held in request for the determination of applicability filed by Kelly Spofford. Project located is 20 Club Road. Description of project is placing of sand at water's edge that has been washed away. The hearing will be held July 6, 2021 at 6 p.m. at the conference room at 160 Patriots Road, East Templeton. Any person wishing to be heard concerning the above application shall contact Elwood at templetonmass.gov. The request for determination of applicability is available for public review with the Department of Developmental Services, Room 3, 160 Patriots Road, having regular office hours. George Andrews, Chair, Templeton Conservation Commission. Okay. Ann, are we ready?
Yeah.
Tell us what you're doing, please, or what you would like to do.
Well, we just wanted to be able to bring some sand in. It's a beach area, but it's all grown in with grass. It's not really for the water's edge. I don't know.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to move it up more so it's not at the edge, just like kind of like a big
A
sandbox.
sandbox, just for the kids to play in.
Just for the kids to have. It's not, we don't want to dig into the water or wreck any. We didn't want to go right to the border. She actually took pictures, so.
This
Okay.
is Templeton Fish and Game.
Yeah.
The one where they do swim lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like this is our property, but like, we just want to do like up in this area, just bring some sand in for the kids to play with. And they told us that we decided from here to ask.
And we know we have to put
You want to show the
a
pictures? to
border
everyone
so
else?
it won't go down into the
Okay.
water.
Yeah, so
Right,
that's
just
where the
over
water
here.
is there, so like, just in the upper part, we didn't want to even, we didn't want to go all the way
No,
down to the water. It's
Okay,
just
you
kind
didn't
of
want to
put
go
us-
back where we
We
thought.
have a
Okay.
pontoon boat, so we have, when they drain the water in the fall. you
Like,
have
we
to
put all our
we
boats
pull
over
the
there, we're not
boat.
gonna put sand over there.
So we
no
need to get
sense. You know
over
what I
it, so
mean?
we
It's
don't
like we
wanna-
just drag the boats
We
up
don't
on
wanna
there.
make
It's
a-
just like
we're not
a,
making a big wall.
an
We didn't wanna
area.
make it difficult.
So it's not.
And
Yeah,
they have talked to
And
Templeton
like,
Fishing
this
Town
is a
about it,
different
and
look.
they have their permission as long as they go through us.
it was
View of
there.
it. So this is where our
And we
stone
let
wall
the
is. So
grass
we just
come
want to kind of
in,
bring it in.
'cause
so
it was
kids
when
can
my
see
kids were
sand
younger,
over
they're in their
You can
thirties,
box
now
it
we
off.
got grandkids. and
Well,
they're
that's what
like,
we just
want
had to figure out what we have to do.
Let it
you
go
know.
for all these years.
I mean, it used to be
Brought
sand
in a
and then it just,
rototiller and it broke.
it's so many
because
roots
it's
there
just so
because of
much-
that tree. We can't rototill it. The roots are everywhere in there. So we tried to rototill it and it's like, it cut up the road. There's too many roots from the trees and we
Need
can't.
diamond blade.
Yeah.
So you are restoring the sand. to
Basically,
where
it used to
Right.
be there, yeah.
That used to be
Yeah,
there.
when we
It
first
all was
bought it.
sand before, but like,
So it's a pre-existing sandy area.
yes.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a different view from like the water up, but it's just, the kids have sand. Because it's supposed to be a beach and it's like all grass.
So is it gonna be a raised bed? Like a raised flower bed? Boxed in?
You're gonna put a box, you're gonna put it on the
Well,
box.
no,
or
that's
you're
what
gonna-
we're
dig it
just,
out.
that's what we're trying to figure out, what are we allowed to do? Like, can we just bring in sand and lay it down, or do we have to have it?
Well, no, you have to have a border, so
Yeah,
it don't go
otherwise
into
the
the
sand's just
water.
gonna float.
Right.
Yeah, we don't wanna pay for that and have it go in there
Exactly,
either,
yeah.
so
Right.
we know we have to put a border, but we didn't wanna,
If you put a border around like a raised bed, and because you said you had stumps and things just under
Well,
the
they're
grass.
underneath the ground, but like if you try to rototill, they're in the ground. We only have one tree on that property, like down by the
Down
water.
by the water.
Yeah, you know where it is, right? That one tree, yeah.
Yeah.
And that ground is so rough. We've tried to rototill. but it's
So
like
do
kind of
we
rough.
suggest you putting a border down there out of wood, or should we have them put it out of cement so they, I mean, out of those, what do you call that,
Cinder block.
raised cement, you know, you can buy the borders across, or do we want to do for the wood,
PT wood,
huh?
PT wood.
Yeah.
I think that if they're restoring it back to the way it's always been, we don't need additional paperwork. Otherwise, we're gonna have to ask them for an NOI.
Basically, they're just gonna take sand, and put it down in that one area. And from what I saw,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah, we didn't want to make it difficult,
No,
just simple
no,
but
no.
safe.
Right.
Yeah, we
it's
don't wanna-
difficult enough the way you gotta get the sand in there.
Right, yeah, we're gonna have to lug it, but
Yeah, they,
Ooh,
we have a
fine.
side
got
thing,
stairs.
and it's a stone wall, so we're gonna have to bring it in and.
We can get it dropped off on the upper level, we're just gonna have to.
take
We're
it
gonna
all
have to
down.
do it by a
Yeah.
wheelbarrow. It is
Yeah.
gonna be a little project, but we're not putting tons
That's
because.
So you need some means to contain it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Right, just so it doesn't go
Don't
into the
wash,
water,
yeah, make sure it
right,
doesn't wash
so
out.
something across the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most people that have sand on the beach have at the edge of their water, they
Like
have.
the one next to us, the
Like a beach.
ledges, they have
Yeah.
that, I don't know what you call that wood. They have it all bordered.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't go past
They used to
that.
be,
They've always
they
had
used to
theirs.
always use railroad ties in there.
That's
but-
what I was.
Yeah,
thinking,
a lot of people still
But they're
have
not
them.
allowed now.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're not, yeah,
No,
something
they
like that, but,
Oh, whatever they use to treat it is really toxic. for the
oh my
environment.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a
Oh.
lot of people still have that because it's been in there forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I motion for a positive determination to approve the RDA with no additional paperwork.
I second it.
All those in favor?
I
Aye. Okay.
will sign this for you and
Let's
then
see. Oh,
Lori will let
is
you
there a place
know.
to sign this?
There should be another sheet in there in the file that I gave you.
For this one.
Yes, one, what is it? I'm not awake yet for that.
Okay.
So what do you want us to use for the border? Just
Anything that'll
Anything.
prevent erosion.
Not railroad ties.
Not
Yeah,
railroad
not railroad
ties.
Okay.
No railroad ties allowed.
All right.
Some people might use spruce.
Yeah.
Something that reacts well with water.
Right.
So when do you plan on doing it? ASAP?
Well, we go on vacation next week, so it'll be when we get back.
Yeah, when we get back
There
from
you go.
vacation, we'll start.
Wait
Amanda.
wait till you get back.
I still gotta give the paperwork to the club and they still gotta sign
Yeah.
off on it, so.
Should get you a copy and then. Okay, we'll close the meeting at 6:09 for 20 Club Road. Thank you.
Thank you.
And she'll give you that.
Julian, if you want to get your stuff ready, we're going to wait for Lori to come back so she can keep taking notes, but be prepared. No, I'm sorry, Paul. Paul's
Yeah,
next.
Paul.
Paul, that's you next.
That's who?
Paul? Mr. Brazowitz.
Razor. Which one do I want?
It should look like this.
Yeah, is that right? So as soon as they come back, we'll do into this one. You guys need a copy of this?
Yeah, cool.
We'll send you a copy.
I hope your grandkids enjoy it.
It's real, you know?
I know,
I miss that age.
I know.
Don't fall asleep, Paul. Oh,
Yeah.
What year did they change it to 100 feet?
and what it is, you see where the septic system is?
In the front.
That's over next to the road into the club. And out back, they have the wetland area out back.
Must have to let that printer warm up.
Some of them have to. Some you can do right now.
Like ones they just do, you hit the button real quick and then they come on, it's like, wake up. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Your pile, because I'm gonna want it back.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Right here. Well, okay, we're ready. This is, our second hearing is for Brooks Road, Lot D, requested determination of applicability. Notice is hereby given in abundance to the provision of Mass General Laws, Chapter 131, Section 40, and the Wetlands Protection Act, that is a public hearing will be held and requested determination of applicability filed by the Ashley Construction for Brooks Road, Lot D, map 508, parcel 11.2. Description of the project is construction of a 3-bedroom dwelling. The hearing will be held on July 6, 2021 at 6 p.m. in the conference room at 160 Patriots Road, East Templeton. Any person wishing to be heard concerning this above application should contact L. Witter at templetonmass.gov. Request of determination of applicability is available for public view in the Developmental Service Offices, Room 3, 160 Patriots Road, during regular business hours. And we're opening this at 6:12. Okay. Paul, I guess it's your turn to talk.
Hi, good evening. We designed a septic system and a house on this parcel we call Lot D, parcel 508, 11.2. And we cited the system where the testing was done by others, and we located the system there. And the house right adjacent to it, fairly close up to the road. And we're able to keep all of our work, our grading, outside of the 50-foot wetland offset. So we've been seeing a lot of applications lately that where people are keeping their work out of 50 foot away from the wetlands, filing an RDA and getting a negative determination. So before we went and filed a full notice of intent, we wanted to file the RDA and see, get the commission's feelings on that. We've got erosion controls all along the side and the back, so that any of the, work is protected from getting into that 50-foot zone.
Paul, we were having technical difficulties. We're so sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. I would have been there in person, but I got a meeting in Ridge tonight, so I got to leave from here.
Yeah, not a problem. So we heard the 3-bedroom dwelling and that you designed a septic plan for
the house that was the system's located over the testing that was done by others, sort of in the middle of the lot. We've got the house up fairly close to the road, and we've put erosion controls all along the side and on the downslope of the system, so that we're not doing any work in the 50-foot buffer zone. And yet we've been seeing a lot of cases recently where commissions are letting applicants file RDAs if they're keeping their work, 50 feet away from the wetlands. So rather than file the full NOI at this point, we thought we would just file this RDA and see what the commission felt.
Okay. Anybody got any?
You have a copy you're looking at right there? Or?
We've
Yeah,
got the
she's looking at
plan.
one right here.
The closest point of construction is how far away from the wetland?
Closest is 50 feet. We've got one contour line that the 98 contour line is kind of hitting the 50-foot offset on, well, actually, it's only hitting it on one spot.
You're creating that contour, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Amanda?
No, I don't have any more questions.
No, no questions. David?
None.
Amanda? No. Okay, can we get a positive, a negative determination for the lot?
I'll make a negative determination.
Second?
I actually think I fucked up the last one, messed up, sorry.
I took care of that for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're all set.
I think we need a positive determination on this one because it is within the 100 feet of the wetland area.
Within the
The
hundred.
previous one was. a
Okay,
negative.
positive, okay,
So it's a positive determination.
Yeah.
okay.
I'll make a motion.
Yes. So I want to address Paul. Paul, I know you mentioned that you've seen some Concom be a little lenient lately, but it's not our law. It's Massachusetts state law that it's anything within 100 feet needs to be filed with the DEP. So I'm sorry, but we are motioning for a positive determination. Last second, the motion.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. So it's a positive determination.
Yeah.
Okay,
So for
Any
my
questions?
records, he's gonna need to file an NOI.
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
They feel, we feel that you need to file an NOI because it's within that 50 foot, within that,
That's what we'll do.
okay, thank you,
Thank you,
Paul.
Paul.
All right,
And-
thanks.
And when are we meeting in August?
Normally, it's the third Monday of the month.
Third Monday of the month.
Third Monday, okay.
Yes.
All right, we will get that in.
Thank you very much. I
right.
appreciate it, Paul.
Thanks.
Okay, meeting is ending at 6:20 PM. What I did is I signed here and put positive. That way then nobody else has to sign it. All right, well, what else we have? Apparently, the other person has not come in. He has not, no.
Oh, Julian is here.
Julian. is
Representing.
on
Oh,
screen.
Julian, oh, okay.
Hello.
Hey, Julian,
Hi.
I guess
Hi.
you're there, okay. Let's see, Ballsville Road. Notice is hereby given, oh, it's 6:22. Notice is hereby given in accordance with Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 131, Section 40, Wetlands Protection Act. And a public hearing will be held and motion of notice of intent filed by New England Environmental Design on behalf of Allen Zero and project location in Ballsville Road. This was originally opened in August 17th, 2020 at 6 p.m. via Zoom. Any person wishing to be heard concerning the above application shall contact Laurie Witter at lwitter@templetonmass.gov for instructions on how to participate. The notice of intent is available for public review at the Developmental Services, Room 30, 160 Patriots Road during regular office hours. George Andrews. Okay. We have got new paperwork. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, I know you've been messing with this since last August, but we needed to get things done. You needed to get things done.
Yeah, that's good. No, we went through a large process with the planning board, and this plan went out to third-party review, Whitman and Bingham. And all the comments that they had were addressed pertaining to all aspects of development. Stormwater was one of the biggest ones. And that's been ironed out and approved by the planning board.
Okay,
So
now,
we're,
well, now have you gone in and put up the wetlands?
yes, that was done last week. Al called me. Unfortunately, Al is in an airplane right now, coming back from his daughter's. So he couldn't make it tonight, but he had called me last week, and I had refreshed them all and found all of them. They were all there. It's just now I put a new one next to the old one just so you can see it better, but they're all refreshed, and nothing's changed. And like I said, I guess the last meeting we had, you were waiting to see what planning board was going to say. And we've got an approval from planning board because of the peer review. And so we're asking to hopefully get a order of conditions.
Well, our problem is, we have two new members on this board since the last time. We all have to go out and we gotta walk it. And I was
Okay.
wondering who's gonna walk it with us, you or Al?
Probably both of us. So let me know when.
Oh, okay, because, without all of us knowing what we're looking at, is, like I said, there's only two of us from the original board here. And, okay, how many trailers you putting in?
There's 19, I believe.
It's 19, okay. Now, these are gonna have full cellars or these are slabs?
Oh, these are slabs. Slabs on grade. Sewer and water, municipal sewer and water. A large detention infiltration area for stormwater to obtain, to take care of all the aspects we need for stormwater. And that was all reviewed by Whitman and Bingham. And that's what we ended up with.
You fill out the NOI paperwork?
Excuse me?
Sorry, Julian, I was just confirming you filled out the NOI paperwork. It's
Yep.
here. If we have it, no worries.
Yeah, we have the other one.
So we're not proposing any alteration of any wetlands. We're in a buffer zone, but no actual touching of the, working in the wetlands. We're next to it, but we're not in them.
Now, are you clear cutting this whole place?
Just the area where the units are.
Because I know somebody's gone in there on the right-hand side and already used a grader and graded out one area without letting anybody know if they were in there. On the right-hand side as you go in.
We had to bring a machine in there to do some exploratory soil testing for the drainage. So that might have been where they turned the machine around. I'm not familiar with, I don't think he had anything cleared. There might have been some.
All I know is one area that was a mound was cleared up and it's laying out flat out in the right-hand side.
Okay, well,
And, okay. Any questions from the board?
I think we
whereas you haven't seen it yet.
right, this is my first time seeing it, but also, this is such a large project, I feel comfortable also hiring a conservation consultant to look at it.
Well, we just went through Whitman and Bingham. I think the last meeting that we had before you, we were told by this board that we'll see what the planning board has. And we'll see what they come up with. So there has been a third-party review already.
They reviewed for zoning and stormwater.
Yeah. We're not touching
just
any
wanna make
wetlands.
We're doing every,
Well, without us going out there looking at it, we can't be sure of that question, of that answer.
Okay, well, how about we do a site walk and see how you feel on that, and then we go from there. I mean, this is,
When is everybody available for a 2-hour site walk?
oh, I don't think it's gonna take that long.
Okay,
we can schedule that in the upcoming weeks.
you want to do it in an evening, you want to do it on a weekend? Tell me how you guys want to do it, because we have to work around you two.
I think, we could do Saturday between
Fine.
2 and after 2, if that works for everybody else.
This Saturday? Okay. You guys available at that hour? After 2 o'clock this coming Saturday?
Julian, you muted.
Oh, no.
You saved it.
Are you still there, Julian? Hello?
Yep, sorry.
All right, well, they were wondering if you're available this Saturday after 2 o'clock. All right.
I can make it work, I think.
Okay. Dave?
Yep.
Amanda?
Yep.
Okay, so.
I make a motion, to table item number 3 until next meeting.
Okay,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so after we do the sidewalk, what you said the next meeting? Third Tuesday, third Monday in August,
Which, if I'm correct, is August 16th,
August 16th. Okay,
I think. That's what my calendar looks like.
okay.
Could be wrong.
All right, then,
Oh, okay.
do that, I guess, we'll do that. We'll see you on Saturday after 2 o'clock across the street from Aikens.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
very much. Bye. With that, we call it's 6:28, and we will close the hearing. Okay. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
If you guys want to take those large print, you can. Okay.
Okay, we can take one of these with us.
Yep.
Okay.
You can take 2 if you want.
Oh, okay.
I make a motion to adjourn.
All those in favor?
I'll second it.
You second? All those who agree?
Aye.